Well, hello fabulous. Do you want to find out the ideal essentials that you need in your home-based business? Stay tuned. Well, if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. So today I want to talk about a few things that you need in order to have the home-based business that you desire, that is functional, private, and it's going to allow you to be productive. All right, so make sure you stay all the way to the end. Then make sure you go ahead, right? Because I always have some great little nuggets that I want to share with you on the benefits of why you want to make sure that you have these essentials. Are you ready? Let's get into it. So, number one, you want to make sure that you have the ideal functionable laptop, right? The one I have, and I just want to be able to show it to you, is I have this Lenovo, and I'm going to leave this in the description. But what I like about this Lenovo is that it is the 3-in-1, so it can also be a tablet as well. Yes, it also could be a tablet. Do you like this? I love it. I love it. So it goes all the way. It fits nicely in my bag that I use, and I'll show you which bag that I use if I want to do, work someplace else, Starbucks, library. I can do that, and it's not heavy, right? But it is definitely durable. That's why I love this one. So definitely check this out, and I'm going to leave all of that in the description. And one thing I'm going to say, and I'm going to share about you at the end about these benefits. Okay, so make sure you stay all the way to the end. So the next thing that you want to have is your, lost focus there, is your laptop stand. Okay, so with the stand, it's going to allow your laptop to be able to stand up right at a tilt, so it's really functionable. You have this little function here where you can put your phone, your cell phone in there, and if you are in a different location, it's easy to fold up and put in your bag as well, so you can have that. So this is the laptop stand. Now, as it relates to being at home and all of these, okay, very essential for home, is that you want to be able to have a wonderful functioning basket. And I love rose gold. My colors are rose gold and blue. And so with this basket, you're able to put your folders in here, so you don't have to have a whole lot of things on your desk. As well as nicely organized. You have a basket underneath it that you can put your pencils, as well as any other folders that you can put in this one. And all of that, I said, everything will be in the description below. And so the other thing that I like to have is this little stand, right, that can hold your cell phone. So if I'm recording on my phone, I can use this stand because it also turns. Right, so I can have it long, or I can have it horizontal and vertical. And if I'm moving and I want to be able for it to track me, it will also track me as well with this one. Sometimes I just carry this around in the house, so I'm doing a video and I don't necessarily want to use the camera that I'm using, which by the way is great. But my cell phone can do so many great things as well, and I don't have to worry about carrying the bigger camera that I have, which by the way is not big, right? I've had this camera for a long time, but it has been wonderful. Canon, you cannot go wrong. Okay, you cannot go wrong. But this is very essential. All right, so the next thing is this wireless mic as well. So hopefully you all can get to see it. There you go. Okay, so this wireless mic that I use that pairs up with my cell phone, so I can have great sound quality if I'm using my cell phone to record videos. Okay, so that is that. The next thing you want to have is this little trusty contraption, and look at this. So this is an all-in-one. So if I'm recording my podcast, I have a mic holder. It also holds my cell phone as well, which can also be turned. I also have this. Oh, as a matter of fact, this is really for your tablet. Okay, this part is that you can use for your tablet, the cell phone holder, and our trusty ring light. and you just can clip it to your desk. Clip it to your desk, and you can plug it in your computer, or you can plug it if you have an outlet as well, right? So I'll also leave that in the description. And I tell you, this has been wonderful. The light quality of this is really good. You can see yourself clearly, so if you need that extra light, you have it as well. All right, so next is is a battery pack, because heaven forbid, if you're out and about, if you're at home and you can't get to an outlet, the battery pack is definitely essential. So whether you're working from home or you're out and about, you need to have a portable battery pack. And to be honest with you, I have 2 of them, because sometimes if I'm with my children and they need charging, we don't have access to an outlet. You know, being a work from home mom, you have to make sure that you have the kids stuff together as well. With that one. So the next thing, the next essential is a portable hard drive, and this is the one that I have is a Tubishi. If I say it wrong, you know what it is. But and this one has been really great, so I'm not putting a whole lot of stuff on my laptop, and it's portable, stores a whole lot with that one. And then the other little essential for your home-based business is a microphone, and you can see what I use as well, that can go into my my little stand that I showed you, or it can also stand up on my desk. All right, and the little mic cover that comes with it. This has been very essential when I'm recording my podcast, and just gives you that feel as well. You just feel like you're doing your thing. I'm doing my thing with this. All right, so the other little essential that I have is this little portable light that goes at this, that I can use it at the side of my laptop, because sometimes the lighting, depending on where I am, it's not enough, and I need to be able to see the keyboard, or if I'm reading. And this has been a game changer. This little thing right here has been a game changer with my laptop, and I'll get to show you that how I utilize that, but definitely a game changer. And we have to make sure that our area is pretty. It represents who we are. And so my little trusty box here, do you all see this with my initials? It's in rose gold with my initials M in here. And this is where I put my glasses. These are one of my glasses that I put in here, and a little knickknacks too that I just want to throw in here, so my area can look nice and clean and neat in the process. And so of course we also want to make sure that we have our planner, and I like this little non-dated planner, because if I happen to start in the middle of the year or whatever the case, but I don't have to feel like I'm losing out or have to get another one as soon as the new year comes. And so with this little planner, it allows you, and this is a great one, you can just put into your bag, your focus, your vision board. So if you can see that one, the light. But anyways, you have a all-in-one calendar. You also have your weekly little slots as well, some notes. So I like this one, but I also have a digital one, and I'm going to leave that one because the digital one actually has the times of when you have appointments, as well as your daily tracking of your expenses and monthly tracking of your expenses, your vision. It also has a section that you're accountable to your self-care in that one. And this is it's a home-based business, and you see that picture right there, right? That picture, right? So that is the picture, the front of it, the digital home-based business planner to keep you organized. And it's great because it's an all-in-one, so you don't have to have multiple planners, because that was me. I used to have multiple little books or planners for one thing, and after a while it was just trying to keep up with everything was a bit much, right? Because sometimes I write one thing and then the other, but I love this because it allows me to have all my little notes in one little area. Easy peasy, lemon squeezy, and I'll leave that in the description below. So as far as the desk that I use a 4 feet little folding table because it worked perfectly for my home office that is actually in my bedroom in a little corner, and it worked perfectly in there. And because I love blue, I got a tablecloth, those stretchable tablecloth, and put it on there, and it looks beautiful with my favorite color, as I said, that it represents me, right? And so now why am I so into the essentials of a home-based business? Well, as I said, I'm glad you stayed to the end, because IRS allows you to write off everything, all these things that you get for your office. Oh, and by the way, right, my other little pictures and my blue frame, which I'm also going to lose for motivation, because you need to have some motivation in your corner, and I'm going to show you all that. But as I was saying, IRS, yes, allows you to write off everything that you utilize for your home-based business. So all the things that I've shown you is a write-off, okay? As well as a portion of your rent or your mortgage, dependent, is also deductible, as well as, and this is how phenomenal this is, right? If you are driving, right, and you happen to go to the store and you're doing your errands or something, and you happen to pick up things for your home office, now that drive, that whatever shopping thing is now a tax write-off. So the gas, your mileage, you're able to write it up because you did it for your home-based business. And so that's why it is so important to have a home-based business, because it allows you to keep more money in your pocket, because now you have the ability to write off expenses that you normally would not have written off if you did not. So even if you had a 9 to 5 and you had just a place where you do your work, right, for your 9 to 5, you couldn't write those things up. But with your home-based business, you can write off everything, and you'll get to see all of the things that I talked about in the description below in the process. So these are the home-based business essentials, and I just want to share with you, and I'll also leave it in the chat, which document that you will use when it comes to your taxes in identifying and writing off those home-based business essentials, which is form 8829. This is what it has here, and I'll leave that so you can see that. And it's titled The Expenses for Business Use of Your Home. Hot diggity dog. For your home, so you know I'm not lying, okay? Which I'm not gonna lie to you anyways, okay? So this is, and it's part of your Schedule C, your Form 1040 as well. So as I said, I'm so glad that you stayed to the end. So now this adds another tool to your box on the importance of having a home-based business. And if you're like, you know, Teacher Melanie, I'm not even sure what business to start, I need some support, you will find my book, go ahead, in the description as well, on Girl Get Your Coins, right? Your 30-day blueprint to getting your home-based business, and not only having a home-based business, but in 30 days having a profitable home-based business as well in whatever area, right? And it allows you putting your ideas, and I'll talk a little bit further in another video of how no matter what your niche you may be, how it can also be a part of the digital side of the your home-based business, okay? So with that being said, I'm so glad that you stayed all the way to the end. So what I need for you to do, if you haven't done so already, go ahead, like, subscribe, and what? Share, right? Because sharing is caring, and I can't wait to see you in the next video. Oh, and by the way, everything I said is in the link. And if you're looking for a way to connect with me, I do offer a complimentary 15 minutes, and I'm not going to be doing this for too much longer. But I want you to get started, okay? Right? Because I want you to get out of your head and into the marketplace. So with that being said, my fabulous piece, like I always say, remember to pray, plan, and believe, because God is still in the business of doing miracles. Make it a great day. Bye, fabulous.